Okay, welcome to this episode of Mr. Brian's Amazing World. Today, we have my lovely assistant here, and she's going to learn how to ride a three-wheeler. And this particular machine is a 1985 Yamaha Tri-Moto 200. Nothing special about it. We did a build on it. You can check out our other videos. We have almost no money into it. Perfect machine to learn on. Put some bigger tires on it so it's got a little more cushion for these rocks around this place, but she's all geared up. She's been practicing on the four-wheeler, and now she's ready to try this, and hopefully the girls race it. So let me give you a run through. Now, the three-wheelers, they don't really turn. So you're going to be aiming at something, and like that tree there, and you're going to try to turn, and it's still going to want to go at the tree. Now you have to put your weight here. So you have to lean your body over this direction just to get the thing to be able to shift and make the turn. Now once you do that, you'll probably have to give it a little gas as well, because if you don't give it some gas, well, you're going to stall out, you're not going to make the turn, and you're going to be stuck. The next thing is, while you're leaning up over in this spot to make your turn, you have to give it some gas, or else they don't really turn. It's bizarre. It's like counterintuitive to what you think you have to do, but you kind of have to, oh no. And another rule, don't ever take your feet off of these pegs. Until the machine has actually thrown you off, then put your foot down to stop yourself when you're way over. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to put your foot down, and then you're going to run over your foot. And then once you run over your foot, it sucks you down under the machine. That's how most people get hurt on these, is because they don't keep their feet on the pegs, and they panic when it doesn't steer, and they're going too fast. Take your time. You'll get the hang of it. Brakes work. I mean, just putt around, and I'll watch you and yell at you and give you orders and tell you what to do, and hopefully you're doing good. I think it's just the fact that you're out here ready to try it, and this little girl's ready to follow you around. So what we need to do here, just turn the gas on. A little choke, make sure the switch is always on, and usually just give it a pull. Go figure, old Yamaha, fire right up. Alright, go ahead and hop on there. Now, do you remember the controls from the four-wheeler? Everything's the same. You have your shifter here, all the way down right now is in neutral. You have the brakes on either side, and you have a brake down here. Okay? Give it a little gas every once in a while. This thing likes to stall. So, don't ever be in between shifting and giving your gas, because it will flip over on you. That's another big important thing. Oh yeah, just take your time, and you'll be fine. Give it some gas. Okay. Now pull up a little bit on the shifter. Let go. There you go. Now you're in first. Give it gas so it doesn't stall. There you go. Just go ahead and putt around. You got it. Get the hang of what it feels like as you're doing it, because the front wheel's a little heavy, and when you try to steer, go a little bit faster, it'll be a little easier. There you go. Try to keep it at that speed if you can. If you can keep it at that speed as you putt around, you'll do great. You got it. Oh, she's doing great already. Let's see how this goes. There you go. I wonder how many people are going to learn how to ride on this little Yamaha. Probably terrified and excited all at the same time. Feeling scared? A little? I think you got it. Go ahead and give it a little bit more gas. Now you want to make a big wide turn with this, because it's not going to turn very well. You'll start to swing it wide. Okay, now turn it this way. There you go. Now you'll get the hang of what it's like to turn. Alright, now want to get the hang of the brakes if you need to. Keep giving it a little gas so it doesn't stall it. Not too much, but as soon as it sounds like it's getting a sputter out, go ahead and try going through. There you go. You got it. Stick with it. My yard. perfect. Just enough to keep it from stalling. If you gotta stall it, don't worry about it, as long as you don't have to crash it. You're more important than anything. Who cares about the machine? Pick where you want to go next for your track. You probably want to go that way. There you go. Good job keeping your feet on the pegs. You can go along next to the bus and try to go around if you want. You're doing great. Now you're going to want to carry your momentum. That's going to be the key the whole way up. Just try to pick up good speed and ride with it. A little faster. Yep, there you go, perfect. Got it. Now keep your speed. No, no. Okay, now you see how you put your foot down? And it wanted to run you over almost instantly. That's a big, that'll teach you real quick not to, and you had plenty of time before that was even going to tip. But you're doing great. I mean, you're getting around on it just fine. A big thing here, when you get up to this part, you're going to want to carry some speed to it, because if you hit that and you go too slow, it's going to want to lift the front wheel up on you and kind of wheelie. So if you kind of hit it with a little speed, you'll be able to just roll right up it. It's a little scary. I'll be right there with you to help you. Go ahead and push this back down into neutral. Okay. Now, I'm going to give it a yank. Give it a blip of the throttle right when I do.
Right, the brake?
You're good with the brakes, so it shouldn't go anywhere. Just the throttle here. Just give it a little hit of the throttle when I do. You're good. Okay, put it in gear. Okay. Carry your speed, don't worry, the dog will move. And I'm right behind you, so carry your speed right up this thing. A little faster. Faster, faster. Watch out, Ellie, get us go. Faster, faster. Go, 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 go. Keep going, don't stop. All right, now you got to give it a little bit of gas. Keep going, don't stall it. Yep, nice and smooth. Perfect. Perfect, right up it. You got it. Scary, huh? Yeah, your heart pounding. Oh, that's some of the fun. It's a challenge to ride around here on those things. It's not quite as easy as a four-wheeler is. I think that's a little of the appeal to it. All right, let's see if you can go down and around here. Now, you're going to want to lean up the hill because it's all going to want to knock you downhill. Perfect. Keep leaning up in that far corner just like that. Now be ready, hang on a second. If that back tire hits something, it's definitely going to want to kick this up. So you have to be ready for that, because all of a sudden when the machine kicks, your instinct is going to be to put this foot down. And because you're on this off-camber hill here, it's very tricky. That's why we left it this way, so you have to practice that. It's really hard to find hills with turns, but if you can get this and follow up along that curve there and stay on the machine, momentum will help it kind of carry you along through this. Scared? Mm-hmm. Doing great. All right, go ahead and put it back down into neutral. This way when you start it every time, it's not whoa, because it will start if it's in gear. And then just give it a tiny bit of throttle when I pull it. Ready? Very good. Okay, Ellie, watch out. She'll move. She always gets out of the way. Good job. Leaning. Yep, aim it where you want to go. Perfect. You want to come down this way? Be ready for it to tip. Now, it wants to tip this way. You could feel it's right on the verge of that. And I mean, you have a long way. I'm going to hold it for you. You're okay. But you have a long ways to go. And even when it's like that, get the hang of riding it at that angle with the wheel up. And it's the balance. And when you feel it doing that, whether you're going this way or that way, you can kind of correct it. When it's tipping like that, if you give it some gas, it'll pull you right down the hill instead of stalling and then falling. You'll be able to ride it right out. It's scary, and it's, oh my God. But you're doing great. Okay. What we can do is just let it roll right out of here for a minute. And I'll start it when you get down to the flatter area. But go ahead and put your weight where you want it to go. And again, it's going to want to flip over a little bit, but you'll feel the way it goes. Aim it where you want it to be. Keep your feet on the pegs. And you're doing good. Especially as it hits these rocks and kicks you around. definitely scary. I don't know, let me give it a little pull here for you. Put the wheel where you want it to be. There you go. You got it. Just like that. Perfect. That's not easy to do. Come right around me. Okay, now hold up. See, now you're going to hit this. It's going to throw you. Be ready for it. Give it a little gas. Just be ready for it. Give it a little more gas. Now you got it. It's all practice from here. Mr. Brian's Amazing World. Showing one more person how to have an amazing time. Anywhere you want to go. And away she goes. Again, we have about 50 bucks into this Tri-Moto. Full 200. Piece of garbage nobody wanted. It's awesome. She's learning. She's terrified. But it's still awesome that she's trying. And you got another person to follow around now. Whew, I've been walking around a lot for this. See how she does up there. Yeah, I'll wait here with you, right? Sound like a good idea? Look at that, she's got it. All on her own now. Doing great. Still scared? Yeah? You want to keep going or you want to take a break? Take a break? Alright, well, roll it down over by the Jeep and we'll try it again. That's awesome. Very proud of you. That's really cool. Please like and subscribe. We're going to ride more of these things and probably race them and all that other nonsense as well. Have a great day.